The Weather Service says although snowfall during what may consider to be springtime is not a frequent occurrence, it is however not unusual.
It is not rare. However, snow in October is not that frequent. If we look at this recent snow event, I think also compared maybe to other events, it is actually difficult for us to compare the impacts of these individual events. There are certain factors that make it more difficult. But in terms of the depth of the snow, I think even though it's difficult to compare it to historical data, we basically go on the impact, let's say, in terms of the closure of roads. In terms of the time of the year that the event occurred, that is not unusual.
Weather authorities are encouraging people to take heed of weather warnings.
The South African Weather Service media release issued days ahead of time. It mentioned widespread disruptive snow. That should have been a heads up, say something is coming. Consequently, the system brought extremely cold conditions and a severe snow event that wreaked havoc on the roads between the Free State, KwaZulu-Natal, and Eastern Cape. Despite the warnings issued, regrettably, many were affected, and unfortunately, lives were even or reportedly lost during the extreme event.
Forecasters say they were spot on about last week's snowfall.
I think the panic, the fear was warranted. The event that had passed was traumatic in one form. However, that should not have happened because we would have issued the warning beforehand.
The Weather Service says it plays a public service role and the weather warnings are intended to caution society about impending dangers. Calvin Dludla, SABC News, Pretoria.